Hey guys, what's up? It is Brianna Moeller Green, and I am live on Facebook on Monday with some content that I want to share with you guys and a fun strategy that you guys can implement right now. So, for those of you that don't know me, I am Brianna Moeller Green, and I co-own designfordollars.com, where we are all about the butterflies and the Benjamins, where we have decades of experience, millions of dollars in sales, um, decades of experience in e-commerce. But what we show you guys how to do is how to identify and leverage um, your interests, your strengths, your experience, and build out multiple income streams online. So whether that's through print on demand, merch by Amazon, physical products, affiliates, um, whatever way resonates with you and whatever way you want to learn more about, that's what we can help you guys do. So what I want to do today, though, is even though we are like real deep into quarter four, all is not lost yet on Christmas ornaments. So I want to show you guys right now how to use Printech and Guten to create some Christmas ornaments that you guys can put in your Etsy store right this second, or in your Shopify store right this second. So let me just get this shared in a couple of places so we can make sure everybody is here that needs to be. Right. One more spot. So what you need to do if you want to try and follow along and do it with me right now is get a tab with Printech open, a tab with Guten open. Do you like how I enunciated that one? Gooten. Let's see here. Get a tab open with Etsy and another one with Shopify if you have all of those. What am I doing here? It's sharing it with the G4D. Excuse me. Okay. Aaron and Duncan. Stina. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to see if I can moderate your comments, and then I will change up the screen so that you guys can see what the heck I'm doing here. So let me mess with the screen a sec. So you guys let me know. You should see probably, I don't know, two images of me right now. There's one in the lower corner. And then let me go over to, where do I want to start here? Let me start in my Printech account. Okay, so hopefully now, do you guys see? Oh, now you should see a Printech account. All right, cool. So I don't know, my Printech account might look a little different from yours because if you notice, I'm actually in my Shopify account. Okay, so let me get this out of my way here. So the Shopify account that I have, my Shopify website, Printech actually sits inside of it as an app. So you're going to find that it's super interesting the way that I can do things because I have the Printech app right here. This is what it looks like. Set up within Shopify so that I can create a design one time and then with 3 different buttons automate the generation of a listing with just 3 buttons. So I'll show you that. So the first thing you want to do is, well, obviously you need to figure out, a design that you want to use. And honestly, just about any design will work. Let me show you actually, before we get started here. Where the heck is the, okay, this is the one we're going to do here, the personalized Christmas ornament. All right. And then what you can do is the variations are a tree, a snowflake, a crystal, a round ornament. You can just immediately automate the creation of all of them if you want. But this is what we're going to create. But let me just show you real quick. I'm going to expand my screen. And I want to show you guys, oh, you know what? I think my screen's a little off too. There we go. Hopefully now you guys can see everything a little better. And let me expand this real quick. What I want to do is I want to show you guys a couple of newer and older ornaments that I have that look nothing like these, but just to show you how crazy we are as people about Christmas ornaments, right? So we have this one. So obviously this is a special ornament because it was one of those where you can have somebody at the mall, you know, paint a name on it. And Luna received it as a gift the year that she was born, right? And so it's just a cute, sweet, you know, pink teddy bear and stocking. Here's an ornament that looks absolutely nothing like Christmas, and it's a hot mess. It's like missing stuff everywhere, right? And my husband will not let me throw it out. It's like, it's in pieces. Look at this thing. He loves it. We don't even have a motorcycle. But we're into motorsports, and that's his ornament, right? So, and the piece is broken off. And then we've got this one. This is just one. I think it might have been given to Luna or me, but we love like sugar skulls. So, so we have some of those. And then this one's a fun, cute little brie one that somebody made years ago. It's falling apart. I mean, my God, it's like 30 some years old, but this is me. I'm my real color hair. But so ornaments are special, right? Like they're connected like memories, and when people get an ornament, it's because it's something that they really cherish. So anyway, before we get into that, I wanted to show you that. So all right, so I'll minimize my screen again. I'm gonna check on you guys and see if y'all good in Facebook land. Okay, I think we're all good. Okay, let's do this. So then what I want you guys to do, if you want to make an ornament, just pop into your Printech account. I'm in mine already. And select the personalized Christmas ornament. I've selected all, continue to sizes and pricing. Let's see here. Printech price is $7.50. Suggested retail is $14. I'm gonna do 15 bucks, I think. Yeah, let's double it up. All right, continue the product details. So, if you've ever seen in the past when I have showed you guys some of my workflow, I've got this absolutely crazy spreadsheet going on, which I've done updates to, by the way. So you guys will get to see this. You'll see when I scroll down now, if I ever get there, I've added a bunch of stuff to my workflow. So I have my design links and then the directions for my VAs as to where I want my Printech designs to go. These are all Printech. I should add that. Sorry, I know I'm like, oh, no, there we go. I know I'm getting off task. But, and actually while I'm in here, you know what, let me just do this. I'm using also WC Fulfillment. Is that how you spell that? I'll get 2 L's. I think it's 2. Okay. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to set that up in a little bit, but so what happens is my virtual assistants know, you know, which products to add to my Shopify, Etsy, and Amazon Seller Central stores based on this chart that I have set up. So I'm also pushing through product choices. Like Printech is my home, like my hub. Just about everything I could want is there, and I have been up and down that internet. And I am very aware of the price points on things like hoodies and t-shirts and coffee mugs and turnaround times, and I cannot find any pod that can beat Printech. So I offer probably 85 to 90% there, and then I go to WC Fulfillment, Gluten and printed mint only to add in those specialized products that Printech doesn't currently yet carry. And as time goes on, I'll show you guys how I'm doing that. But all right, so let's get back to the ornament. So what I do is on this sheet, and you guys can use Airtable. I use Airtable as well, but I'll have a title here. And I know this is super long and spammy, but we're gonna just use it right now. And I just put it in front. Oops, just kidding. There we go. Personalized Christmas ornament. If you have, you know, like key product features that you want to add, I would add them here as bullet points. You know, from your, like if you're using Merch by Amazon design files, save and continue to mockups. So what I am going to do, and what I've been doing, and let's hope that it works. I'm going to take a file, and see, all of my files are really light. I do a lot of white colors because I want to print them on black t-shirts. So let me show you, and hopefully, can you guys still see? Yeah, you can. Okay. I go to Merch Resize, and then I'm going to resize this thing into a pop socket. Just kidding, because I didn't open the file yet, did I? So, let's see what this one says. Okay. I'd rather be driving my truck. I worked on this one yesterday. So you're going to take your file and you're going to upload it over at Merch Resize and add a background to it. And I think this is going to work here. And if you've ever used Merch Resize, it's free. It's off. Oh, I hate when I hit that button. There we go. You can change the background. You could do like red for Christmas or something. That might be fun, but I don't know. I do a lot of black and white, so I'm just going to leave it. And I'm going to see if the pop socket file works. I had chatted with Randy from Printech, and I believe, where am I? I get lost. There we go. Upload. So this, oh yeah, of course. Let me just try the regular file. And of course, that one's not going to work because I am going to have to, what's the, let me see here, 28 by 3200. Let's try it like for a hoodie. See if that works. Yeah. And of course it's frozen, right? Okay, cool. Not working. Well, anyway, what you do is essentially you're going to have to make sure that you have a background, which is why I'm using this right now. But I think what I'm going to have to use, and I'll work this, I'll flush out this issue here, is one of those bulk reset. Oh, here we go. Finally, it's decided to save. All right, let's try that again. Oops, that's for mock-up. Well, I'm just in a mess on here right now, aren't I? Let's go back. Okay. I'm thinking I have the wrong design file sizes, so, well, I'm going to try the hoodie size. There's a recommended here, but I think the hoodie one might work. Oh, but I don't have the background again, right? All right, so let me try one so that you guys can see it that doesn't have white font. Okay. And show you the process here. Unfortunately, everything I do, it seems like, has all white. Let's try this. Can you see when my files are uploading? There we go. There's a few. Let's see if this one will work. Yeah. All right, so this is a dumb example. Maybe it's not dumb, right? I don't know. Maybe someone's super excited about it. So I was thinking that I was going to be able to bypass this because all of my designs have the transparent background, obviously, and light colors, so they weren't going to show up. So that's one thing to note on here is if I'm going to show you another ornament that you can do when you have designs like me and they're too light. But obviously, you could change the background of the file. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to worry about it. So anyway, here's what you can do. So just decide how you want this lined up. Let's see. I'm just basically moving this thing around for no reason. Come on, let's resize. All right. Let's try that again. There it is. Okay, good enough. And then we're going to hit save and finish. And I will show you how easy it is to push this over to Etsy and Shopify. So, show you my Etsy store. Here we go. Okay, so all I have to do now, I have all three integrations set up. So all I have to do is push this to Shopify, and I click it, it just loads and it does it. Push it to Etsy, it loads. Push it to Amazon, it loads. The one that loads the quickest is just going to be the Etsy store here. And then what can happen is you will then go over to Etsy, and then it will be in your draft section, and then just double check everything, make sure that you have your production partner listed and all that, and then push it to live. That's the one thing it doesn't do. It pushes to live on Shopify, it pushes to live on Amazon Seller Central, but it does not automatically push to live on Etsy because that costs money. And so you need to do that final okay and push it because it's 20 cents. So, how are you guys doing so far? All right, cool. Let me show you now this other one that I just was messing around with yesterday. So, Guten does not have an Etsy integration, has a Shopify app. So everything is already ready to go in here. So let me back up and grab another file since I already did that one. And I'll show you guys how to do this. So at Guten, they have metal ornaments. And I like them because I can use, white printing, since everything is white. I print a lot of white on black. Okay, so let's download it. And then in Guten, once you set it up, it's really user friendly. So I'm just going to click add a new product, and they have tons of really cool products. Like I have a whole list. This is one of them I have in the works right now, these knit blankets. Let me just find the ornaments. So. And they have porcelain, canvas, wood. I'm doing metal. and you can see all of the different shapes. You can select all of them. I just want a rectangle. You can do one-sided or two-sided. I'm going to just do the one side. Okay. Let's upload. Give it a second to load. Just kidding, is it not loading? Let's try it again. You can tell how patient I am in the uploading process. I'll just use this one. How's that? Did I choose? Let's see. Which, by the way, I don't. Can you tell? I don't normally do all the design stuff myself here. Let me. I can't ever get it to resize down properly. What's that freaking? Oh my gosh. Well, I'll go back and show you the one that I already did. Product hub. Normally they have the little, my computer's running super slow, is the only thing I could think, but what I did was, oh, that's what I did. I added, I used the black background for the pop socket. That's what I did. Let me try it again. Let's do this. Whoops, I don't want a hoodie. Pop socket. There we go. So hopefully this one will work. And again, I'm adding the black backgrounds because normally we're all working with, you know, transparent files on merch. And I apologize that this thing is going so freaking slow, but moral of the story is, when you download these pop sockets, they're working really well on this ornament. So, and then what it enables me to do when it's loading properly is it would just enable me to resize, like I was trying to show you how to do. And then you just push this, you know, you just, I'll show you. See if it'll show me. You can hit link Shopify product, and you can see that this is already, it's already published. So I'll go out into the web and show you what it looks like. So there it is. And you can see I decided to price it at $10.99. I also threw it out there that if there were any motorsports fans that had a fun saying that they were dying to see on an ornament or dying to get from someone, they could shoot me a message and, you know, get their quote on an ornament to drive some fun and traffic for, you know, Instagram and Facebook. But it's really easy to do both of these despite the little hiccups I had. So your options are to create them in right here in PrintTech, which I'm inside of my Shopify store because I have the PrintTech app, and there's a bunch of different, you can see all the different options down here of ornaments that sell really well. and then you can push to Shopify, push to Etsy, or push to Amazon with the creation of just the one file. And if you've selected all of these ornaments, all of them will get pushed over. So like if you have a cute idea, the other thing I didn't get into, but you can offer, you may have seen on the last screen, let me see if I can back it up there, you can actually add personalization. So let's say, yeah, I think I'm too far in. Let's say you had something here that said, oh, I don't know, first Christmas 2018. Then you can leave a spot here open and use print text software to allow the consumer, the buyer, to enter a name or enter whatever they want and add a personalized touch even to an ornament. So that's another option with using print text. And then I did discover Guten, and it's rather easy to create, to use your pop socket files, or I'll bet the hoodie files work just fine. I was looking for a shortcut because when I'm working or when the VAs are in my account, I wanted something really easy for them to use, and merge resize is great because it puts it on a black background. You saw that, you know, you can offer way more than just a rectangle. There were like, what, I don't know, 15 maybe different shape options you could use. And then of course there are all sorts of products you could use in addition to the Christmas ornaments. But if you're feeling like you want to like throw something out there real quick and maybe capitalize on Christmas within your niche and Q4, and you think you have kind of a cool idea, you know, just press some buttons, get this thing set up, right? So with that being said, I think I'm going to end there. Whoops, sorry, I just moved the screen on you. I do need to remind you guys that we have a huge free training webinar on Thursday night at 8 p.m. with the branding team behind FUBU, J-Lo, Mark Anthony, Adam Levine, and my personal favorite, Bethany Frankel and her Skinny Girl line. So we're pumped at D4D. I know a lot of you guys already got in on the registration for the webinar. So if you can make it, there's never going to be an opportunity like this again for you guys to be on there live with them, with me, while we're chatting, while we're showing you some things. In particular, we're going to take a look at Bethany Frankel's Skinny Girl line. And we're going to talk about what it takes to be these 100 million and billion-dollar brands, but also why the marketplace and e-com in general is absolutely fertile ground for everyday people, even with very limited experience, to grow a brand and to grow a brand that's profitable and can really lead you to that lifestyle of flexibility, which is what I feel I have, where if I don't feel like working, I really don't have to work. And that financial freedom of being able to take time off if you're injured, if you're sick, and not have to call in. And not, you know, Friday during the day, I have my daughter's chorus performance. I don't have to miss that, and I don't have to explain to anyone where I am. And so those are the types of things that building a brand can afford you. It's much more than the monetary rewards. It's the comfortable lifestyle that you can build for yourself. So, so definitely join us. We have to limit the number of participants. It's just not physically possible to have everybody packed into the webinar room. So it's first come, first serve. It's completely free. If you are watching, I do not have a link on here right now, but if you catch the replay, I'll drop the link in and you guys can join us. So with that being said, sorry there were a couple of hiccups there, but that in a nutshell is how you can crank out some ornaments real quick here for just about any niche, man. Put a llama on there, put a tennis racket on there, put a witty saying on there, do something with gaming, like make yourselves Christmas gifts, right? Like think about the people in your family, like get them something cool and unique, one of a kind. And that's what, you know, that's what the draw is with creating these ornaments. shoot, make yourself a whole ornament brand. Launch it now, and then in 1 year you'll be scaled to millions of dollars, right? All right, cool. Thank you guys for joining me live, and I'll catch you later. We've got the Munch Money Show tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. So I'll be around later to talk about that. But we have an interesting guest on tonight, and we're going to talk about international merch. So there's a big world out there. Let's talk about how you do merch internationally. All right, guys, take care.